it's Callie. Today we are starting on the floor. I have another project going. I swear I'll clean off that table, though, I swear it. So I will be cosplaying Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. She has been a character I have been dying to cosplay for ages now. I love her so much. She's perfect. I have no complaints. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair right now. She's a character I wish you could be friends with and all, you know what I mean? So now for the unfortunate part. I feel almost bad, like I'm not going to do proper justice to her, but I'm going to try because I'm going to try to make this cosplay in exactly 6 days-ish. The reason why I think I can pull this off is because all the fabric just arrived and somebody already made a pattern. I'm gonna do a little tiny mock-up of the pattern just to make sure it fits. I have all the fabric. I ordered custom fabric that somebody else made for Aerith. I'll link everything. So yeah, let's see if we can do this. I ordered a wig from Epic Cosplay and I like really hope it's gonna be here on time. Otherwise my natural hair is close enough, right? I think that'd be a safe bet, right? Maybe I could pull it off, probably not. Without further ado, we have a lot of work to do with this cosplay. I don't want to waste any time talking. To start off, I'm going to be taping this pattern together. There are a ton of pattern pieces, not pattern pieces, but pieces of paper that need to be taped together. It's gonna be a long night. So first things first, I realized I have to reprint this pattern because I did not scale it to 100 like an idiot. I'm glad that I took a second glance though, because I was like, I don't know, this seems like a really wide area, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I took a look at that. You're gonna laugh at me, but it's okay because I deserve it. My printer ran out of ink when I was halfway through printing this. So we're gonna go to Walmart. I'm checking what ink my printer uses. Okay guys, the pattern is printing successfully now. It's a shame to waste all this paper. I'm gonna save it to like, I don't know, paint over or something in the future. But I also got myself a little treat. I'm going to make a mock-up because every time I don't, even though I don't have a ton of time right now, every time I don't make a mock-up, I regret it a ton. So I'm gonna make a quick mock-up, and then we can evaluate from there. You are a little guy. You smell like fish. A little smaller because originally how they sat, I like to put these pads in and like kind of test them, and this fits the pad a lot better, as you can see, rather than sagging, so I'm going to alter the cups. Okay, I think this one looks a lot better than this side in my opinion, and the dress fits awesome. It fits great. Glad I did the mock-up so I could experiment with these. Yeah, all looks great. Now we know how it works too. I believe the instructions say there's like a waist tie here. But I just like haven't added that yet because this is just a rough mock-up. So without further ado, let's get cutting all of our pieces. We have the top layer, which is kind of sheer, and then the bottom layer, and then we have a lining. So it's quite heavy. So we'll have a lot of layers. I also need to change the thread in my serger from this dark green to white. So that'll probably take me a second as well. It's all serged now. I'm gonna shower and then put it all together. Last night I started to piece together the lining, and that's what I will continue to do today. Here is what it currently is at. I need to gather the skirt and attach it. Okay, so it's like 11 o'clock right now. I got the base dress done. I love how twirly it is. This right here is the reason why I didn't want to buy it online, because I was worried it wouldn't be twirly enough. Now that the Aerith dress is done, we can start on the a jacket. I feel like when I have to talk louder, my brain doesn't work as well. Does that make sense? So here is my lining fabric, and I went with a micro suede for the outside. I feel like I'm doing like a color analysis. Shade actually looks really good. So I decided to go with this instead of, it looks more like a denim in the reference photos that I was looking at. But I don't even know how my machine would work with denim because I don't have like a heavy duty machine, so I figured micro suede would be better because it kind of has that texture and it's a little bit lighter. And then I have all my pattern pieces, which I am about to sort into lining layer and outer layer, and I'm gonna cut the lining first and then the outer layer. I mean, it's not really necessary, you know this, but I listen to books every time I work on a project, and I have been listening to I don't even want to say I was reading it. I have been listening to probably the worst romance book I have listened to in my life. It's not romance even. I wouldn't even call it that. I just remembered that this pattern doesn't include seam allowances. Look, she has pockets. I'm gonna be missing the two zippers up here because they needed to be like 3 inches, and it's next to impossible to find 3-inch metal zippers in a 1 week time span. So I could probably source them if I had like a month for shipping, but I really need to learn to adjust them. It just seems to have a little bit of a learning curve for me when I have looked at it. So not in a rush project, but I think after this project I definitely should like just set aside like an hour or two to just soak in that knowledge. Okay, I got a little bit rushed towards the end there, but here is how the jacket turned out since I never got to show you guys. Here's the outside. If I had had more time, I would have sewn the 2 zippers here that are meant to be here, but I did not. I'm really glad I had this for Soccer Icon. As much as I hate rushing projects, really fun at the Final Fantasy meetup because there was like many Aeriths. There were so many Aeriths there. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. Like, it's a experience that I was glad to have because I rushed this cosplay. I sewed this little belt piece on the bottom as well. So sewed it on and flipped it inside out and sewed it down. So yeah, I'm not sure where I left off filming, so hopefully that covers the rest of it. I mean, I'm no expert, but if you guys have any questions or anything ever, just like leave a comment. All of them, my DMs are always open. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely week.